Hey guys, what's going on? We're back, and we are back with another total drama video. I usually get good stuff on this and good reviews, and I like talking about this. But today we're not going to be talking about anything. Today we're going to be ranking all the total drama characters from D, C, B, A, and God tier, S tier. So, let's get to it. Guess we can just go in order. Actually, we'll go from least to most. We'll just pick random, I guess. We'll just pick random and see what we can get in the meantime. No big deal. Okay. Zoe. I'm gonna put Zoe at B tier. She deserves to be B tier. She won technically in other versions in Total Drama All-Stars. Had a really great campaign in Revenge of the Island. I wish I would have saw her for one more season, but she describes her character as kind of badass. Kind of after Mike loses his personality disorder, she kind of just goes all out, and then in All-Stars, not so much, but ends up making it all the way, and she's just a really good player, competitive, and it was cool to see how she interacted with some of the older cast. That's the only kind of aspect I really enjoyed from All Stars was of Zoe. So she's like high B tier. Topher's gonna go in D. He's one of the newer contestants. Basically, he was just trying to be a Chris McLean lookalike. Chris McLean copycat kind of character they had on, and he was unable to do anything. He didn't really want to participate. He wanted to host. It'd be kind of cool maybe to see him host, but in the near future of Total Drama, I don't see him ever coming back. He's a meh character. Who was this guy's name again? There was Jen and Tom. I guess we'll just both rank them. They're both pretty bad. They're like the creators that made the show, and they kind of like put their own name in it. But they were contestants in a ridiculous race. They were pretty lousy. They got kicked out pretty early, not memorable. We're just kind of chicken in every kind of aspect there was to the challenges. So I'm going to rate them pretty low. This will go in order from like lowest, I guess. Maybe there should be like an F. I don't know. The Rockers. I'll put the Rockers actually. I'm actually going to put the Rockers in C tier from the ridiculous race. Where's the other one at? I know I just saw him. It was, yeah, Spud and Rock. They were pretty funny throughout the episode. They actually made it kind of far, to be honest with you. So they were really funny with how they talked and got through challenges. They were just goofy, and I really enjoyed them. Max, I'm gonna have to go with him like top D tier. I didn't really find his evil like voice, and I don't know, it was kind of cringy how he did stuff throughout the show on Pakatu Island. He actually might be coming back. In my older videos, I kind of explained that he could be coming back. It'd be actually cool. I guess I kind of see where the creators liked him, but personally wasn't a fan of him that much. He's alright. Alright, let's do a new guy. Older person. Bridget. I think Bridget is pretty solid. She's gonna go probably like middle B tier. She was in Island, Action, World Tour. I mean, you name it. I was surprised she didn't return for All Stars, but then again, I understand. I really liked her in Island. I thought she was super cool. Action, she just made out Jeff 24/7 and got kind of annoying, and they did their own show, the Total Drama celebrity show, Manhunt or whatever, the Aftermath. I enjoyed that of her, and in World Tour, she got cheated out by Alejandro, and that was really it. Bridget's a mid character. surfer girl kind of character, and I do enjoy her. So yeah, guys, I'm basically just kind of going over the show in any kind of aspect of how they were in the show and how I like them personally. So kind of a mixture of both. Mickey and Jay, I want to put them right here. They were both They were twins, had adversity, overcame adversity. That was their whole thing, and really didn't do much. They kind of sucked. I don't care for them. Let's move on. Let's go. I forget their names. Lori and Miles. They were bad. They were even worse than the bloggers. They were hippies and couldn't really do challenges. And it was funny how they saw them like eat like meat or something in one of the episodes. It was like some Norwegian episode. They were eating like pig intestines or bull's balls. I don't know. It was a crazy episode. Ridiculous Race, very underrated show. I'll make a whole video about that, but didn't really care for them. Yeah. Let's do Joe. I didn't like Joe, but I think she was pretty solid. She's kind of badass. Stuck up for herself, kind of that like girl, tomboy kind of girl that she was in the show. I really did enjoy her in Revenge of the Island with Lightning and stuff like that. He's like, I still didn't know she was a girl. Very funny. All Stars, maybe didn't really need to be an All Stars, was voted off first. Was alright, I guess. DJ's gonna go in my A tier. OG character, was in Island, Action, World Tour, you name it. Got actually pretty far in Island. I really liked him in Island. He was cool. Got kind of scared a lot. In Action, was he in Action? Yeah, he got kicked out, I think, middle in Action, and then World Tour, I didn't really like him. He was just being a baby half the time, wanting to go home. Didn't really care about that, so he's going to be probably a lower A tier, but for now, I'll put him up there. We might change him later. One of the OG characters I would consider. I wouldn't think I would bring him in All Stars. I think that was a good decision just to leave him behind. But Dawn, she's D tier. She's D tier. Didn't care for Lightning called her creepy girl. Was all about like auras and whatnot, and she got kicked off pretty early. She got cheated off by Scott, I think, but she was nothing crazy. Didn't really care for her. This may come to surprise for you guys, but Dwayne Jr. and Dwayne, I think their names are. I'm gonna put them low C tier, just because I think the father and son relationship bond was pretty cool, and you don't really see a dad in Total Drama. And for Junior, kind of they kicked off in the African episode. To really kind of see that is just really interesting, how they got so far and how far they came. I think it would be cool maybe to see him in something else one day, like a spin-off, or maybe Junior and have him grow up. I don't know, just something. Dakota, didn't really care for Dakota. Was a blonde, then turned into like a monster from all the radioactive stuff in season 4 of Revenge of the Island. She was alright. She got back into the game, and personally, I kind of hated it because she came back twice and still got voted off in a shortened season, so kind of annoying. Okay, we're gonna go Jock and Jose. I'm gonna put them S tier. I really enjoyed these guys. They really made Redonkulous Race. They really were competitive. They kind of like how Total Drama Redonkulous Race wasn't about eliminations and wasn't about voting people off. They made that about it. They voted people off. They wanted to see whoever they were in attempt with and whoever they competed with just fail and completely just flopped. And I really didn't like. I love their competitiveness. I loved how their characters were developed, and I think if they do have a new season, I do think they bring them back 100%, just because how good their characters are. definitely the girl. I don't know about the guy, but like still, it was very, very good people to put in the show. I like kind of how those villains take over, and I enjoyed that. Let's go Noah. I'm gonna give Noah kind of a low A tier. So hear me out. Noah's kind of been that smug kind of guy that always didn't really give a shit about anything, and I really did enjoy him for that, to be honest with you. He was an island, got voted off very early in the Dodgeball episode because he just didn't care. Actually made it very far in World Tour, which I really did enjoy. He got kicked off in the London episode and became best friends with Owen, and I think he kind of formed that relationship. And then they brought him back in Ridiculous Race and really got his character to become amazing. And I really did enjoy his character and how he participated. He was kind of like, oh, I'm not going to do anything in the beginning of the episodes. And then, bam, he just really got into detail with a lot of this stuff and was with Owen and really did the challenges and had a good character development and got a relationship with Emma and Kitty. We're going to go with them next. I'm going to put them in like high B tier. I think if you bring them back, I would personally maybe bring them up more, but they're sisters. I think they really had a good relationship with Noah and Owen throughout Ridiculous Race, and I really wish that would have been more. We could have seen more of that. I really enjoyed it. I really how their competitiveness too. Like they didn't want to focus on only the game, then they focused on having a boyfriend, and it kind of resulted bad for them. Well, Emma dated Noah. Very interesting. I like it. Okay, let's go Lorenzo and Chet. I don't remember which one is who. They're stepbrothers. They're really annoying. Didn't really care for them. They got alright. I say they got like middle way. Then they actually became best friends, but then got booted off, which is kind of ironic, but I guess that's where the story creators kind of drew them up to be. So they're alright. Nothing crazy. We'll go Cameron next. I think Cameron's a very solid character. I'll put him low B. I liked him in Revenge of the Island, how he kind of became that bubble boy that overcame adversity, and unlike Mickey and Jay, he really like overcame it and was Total Drama's greatness to the newer seasons. He was a better character in the newer seasons. And then season 5 they brought him back and they really didn't do much with him. He was just obsessed with Sierra was obsessed with him and she was thinking that he was Cody the whole time. And it didn't really result in the well. He got kind of annoying, but he helped out Mike, I guess. So I put him in lower B tier. Now I'll actually go Sierra next. I'll put her lower B tier too. She's a person that came in her world tour, was obsessed with Cody. I mean, obsessed with Cody, and was kind of annoying at times, but I liked her character. And then she came back in All Stars, and I didn't really care for her. I thought that she didn't need to come back in All Stars. I thought someone else should have Owen, and I really do enjoy her. But in All Stars, she got kind of annoying with the whole Cody thing, even though he wasn't even Cody. So I had to put her lower B. Okay, Ella, I put her D. I mean, she sang the whole time in Packet 2 Island when the season was probably the worst it's ever been. Didn't really care for her. Was kind of a Cinderella lookalike. Tyler's probably low C. I mean, he was a jock in season 1. Didn't really have a character development. Got booted off early. Came back in season 3 in World Tour. Actually got kind of far. And then Salt Duncan and Gwen kissing. That was probably his highlight of his career. And that wasn't really it. He wasn't anything crazy. I mean, he was a good character, but didn't really do much with himself or the game. I don't think he really cared about the game because he would always just kind of screw up in a sense. So, whatever. Let's go Sadie and Katie next. I'm going to put them like high C tier, because I feel like their relationship, how they argued in the beginning, and then Katie left, and then Sadie left very early. I think they could have done more with it in Action or World Tour, but decided not to. And then just wrote it off from there. So I think them as a character just declining because they were only in one season. I barely even seen her. I mean, they were kind of annoying, but they were just alright, I guess. Brick was decent. I put him C tier as well. He actually got competitive with Joe, which was kind of funny in Revenge of the Island. Military Sergeant guy, he was an alright character. I didn't really bring him back. I didn't care for him to have him brought back, but it is what it is. Ellery and Mary, I think their names were. Courtney's voice actor. If I can find her. I didn't really care for them. They were nerds. They got booted off pretty early. Redonkulous Race. Berto. Yeah. He was in for one episode. We're going to go same thing with Sadie. I mean, not Sadie. Sally. No, what the hell was her name? Stacy. That was her name. These two characters. At least she talked. She was just super annoying. I hated her. And Berto just made sounds, and that was it. He got booted off first, and that was all they wrote for his character. I get it, you know. Okay, next we got the MILF. No, I'm kidding. Next we got Kelly and her mom. I'd put them right by the... Or Taylor and her mom, Kelly. I'd put them right by the father and son kind of thing, because they were like mother-daughter kind of thing, and it didn't really work out. She would just complain. Unlike these, when they formed a relationship, they didn't really form that great of a relationship, so I don't really care. They might bring back Taylor. I don't know. I don't think they should, but they might. Justin's like high C tier. Okay, in Island, he got booted off early. He wouldn't really say much. He was just kind of that model kind of aspect, and then he got screwed over a little bit. Honestly, then in Action, they gave him redemption. He kind of got annoying because he's like kind of went crazy with this whole pretty boy kind of thing, and I didn't really care for it. So yeah, Justin would be high C tier. Beth, I never really cared for Beth. But she was a runner-up in Action, so I guess I have to give her credit for that or winner, and depending on what other state you watched. She was nothing crazy, kind of a nerd, but ended up getting really far in Action. So yeah, in an Island, she said stuff to Heather. Let's go Lindsay. I'm gonna put Lindsay like mid B tier. I think Lindsay's a very good character. Her character development, honestly, thought was gonna go good after she gave the finger to Heather in a very iconic episode. If you know what I mean, you know. Island, she got pretty far in the bike race. She got booted off. Action, she didn't do much. I don't really remember her. And then World Tour, she just went downhill. I mean, and then, she was also in All Stars. Yeah, she was voted off, I think, first or second in All Stars, and not sure why she was, but she never really won anything. People wanted her to win something because she was pretty hot, in a sense, to all the other contestants. Multiple people liked her in season 1, but her character just kind of plummeted after the 3rd and 5th season. So I get where, kind of ranking her a little bit mid B tier. I get where I'm coming from. I really didn't like Sugar. Very annoying. Kind of remind me of Honey Boo Boo. That was their goal on that character. And not fashion, like Satchel, passion, girl, I don't know. Beauty passions, I don't know. She was not really a good character. It was very annoying. I'm surprised she got where she was. I guess that's why I hated Packet 2 Island so much, because I didn't like her at all. So that's my thing on that. Uemini and Crimson, I think, if I'm saying it right. I think they were good. They were creepy, and they actually did the challenges. So if they bring them back, maybe there's a lot of interesting things they could still do with them. But I want to put them at like lower C tier in the time being. Okay, yeah, Rivals, Pete and Dave. I don't remember what the heck their names were, but they were just busting jokes with each other half the time, and they were old. To have old guys in Total Drama just doesn't make sense. So we're gonna put them at low D tier. They kind of suck, not gonna lie. Let's go Harold. Harold actually, I like Harold. I like him. In Island, he was a geek. Got voted off early. Got screwed over. In Action, he kind of came back and got pretty far, but didn't win. And then World Tour he actually quit. I don't know. He is weird. But I think his Action character is probably the best. He kind of overcomes being a nerd and just actually does a lot of challenges. And he kind of got annoying a little bit in Action, but I think his character development was really great for Action, making him rank on this tier list at B. Alright, I didn't really like the stupid twins, Sammy and Amy. One was evil, the other one wasn't, and the other one turned evil. It was just stupid how Pakatu Island did that. I mean, props for them doing it, trying something new, but the characters were just really bland. They didn't really have a character life beside ruining their sister, and the other one was scared about her sister half the time. Like, geez, is that your whole life? Like, my goodness. Eva's actually gonna be, she's actually gonna be like mid B tier. I actually enjoy her, even though she was only in one season, because she came back so badass, so pissed to do whatever she wants to do in season 1 and just make living hell for any kind of person that voted her out and screwed her over, and I really did enjoy that from her. I wish she would have came back in one season. If it was a World Tour, they really should have brought her back, but they didn't. Maybe one day they will. But after that, her character development went downhill because she was only in for one season. Wasn't a couple a couple Aftermath appearances, but it just wasn't the same. Okay, Scarlet turned evil with Max. She was supposed to be his assistant, and then she wanted to kill everyone on the island. I don't know. Wasn't really my cup of tea with the character she was. Didn't really care for her, so she's at bottom tier at D. She's only in one season, which is the newer one, so. B, again, didn't really talk, but I guess did a couple things for 2-3 episodes, and yeah, he helped him out. Again, put him at D. Anna Marie, put her at low C. I mean, she was a little annoying, but I mean, she kind of represented that like Jersey Shore Snooki type of girl, and she did her challenges and stuff. But she was obsessed with Mike Vito, alternate personality, and yeah, she was alright. I'll put her at low C. Izzy, she's pretty crazy, but I'm gonna have to put her at high B. I'm gonna put her at high B. I think Izzy's a very good character. Island, she was crazy, got brought back. A lot of Izzy. Action, she got brought back, I believe. Just crazy what happened. And then World Tour, she was super smart, and they took her away from the contestants to make the video. And not the video, to make the comprehension of, oh, the government's like, oh, she's super smart. And then Owen wrote that amazing song on World Tour about Oh My Izzy, and it was a very good song. But Izzy's overall character, I think, is pretty stale. I mean, not stale, pretty, like, doesn't really change throughout most of the seasons of Total Drama, so I give her high B tier. I've always really liked her. I think she was pretty crazy, and I think we all need a crazy person to make the show funny. Alright. Jasmine, I mean, she was good, I think. Pretty good. I put her at top C. She was competitive, sweet, nice. I mean, really good person. I think they would have done maybe more with her if they had another season with her in Total Drama, but for now, that's where we're just going to rank her. Leonard and Tammy, they were pretty funny. I gotta give them that. Well, not Tammy, but Leonard was in season 4, Revenge of the Island, and then season 6, my bad, Pakatu. Didn't really do much, got voted off second. And then Tammy got voted off first in the Redonkulous race. they were funny. Leonard was funny. He was goofy. He was stupid. He was nerdy. But they didn't do much. He was kind of like the Ezekiel. Oh boy, let's get to Ezekiel. Okay, he's gonna have to go. He's gonna go in my A category. Season 1, he was a complete nerd. Okay. Season 2, he ended up not being in it. Season 3, he was in World Tour. Chris was like, "Yeah, I don't want you, bro. You're not here. I have already enough contestants." Kept kicking him out, and he eventually turned into a mutant / zombie / thing that we had no idea what was. And he stole the $1 million at the end to screw Heather over, or Alejandro. Whoever won that. Revenge of the Island, he comes back mutated with gophers, and they find him in a cave, and he gets blasted off. In All Stars, when they celebrate the 100th episode, I think that's what it was, they bring him back again. Oh, that was in Revenge of the Island, and they celebrate. Yeah, they bring him back again in All Stars, and yeah, he just keeps even more growing, more feral and crazy. I don't know what the hell the creators were thinking with Zeke, but props to them. Props to them for making the show different. A little weird, but I'll give it to them. I'll give it to them. Alright, Blaney was a little annoying, not gonna lie. I didn't really like her. She was in the World Tour Manhunt Celebrity Special when they introduced new characters in the beginning before the show, like a prequel to Tour Down World Tour. It's really rare. It was on Cartoon Network at the time. She was like a host of a show, and then she eventually came back to host Aftermath and was on the show for a couple episodes, and then got booted off in the China episode in World Tour. Was a little annoying, but she was a character that should never been told drama, but hey, they did something different, so I give him credit. Rodney got annoying. He thought every girl was obsessed with him. Pretty funny though, not gonna lie. So I'll put him in like D tier. Nothing crazy. Sanders and MacArthur, they're gonna go in my A tier. I thought they were great competitive people, especially MacArthur. I thought that all the times that I saw them and their challenges that they were doing in the last 7th season was just phenomenal. I really enjoyed every single second of it, and I thought that, oh wow, like this is gonna be interesting. If they get brought back, which I do hope, I think they will in the next season or a future season, they might win it. Or MacArthur might, because I don't think she's going to be brought back. I think MacArthur will, and I think game on. She's going to go all out. Be interesting how she is in like voting off, but definitely A tier for them. Trent is he's going to go in my B tier, but I liked him in Island. Thought he was really cool. Then he got kind of crazy in action. He was obsessed with Gwen and like the number 9. The number 9 or 7, I don't remember. And just got kind of crazy, dude. Didn't really care for him. I'm surprised they didn't bring him back on World Tour, but I guess they probably felt his character was done. Though, I do like how, if there ever is a future episode, I do want to see Gwen and Trent talk again. I just want to see what would happen and go from there. I think he should come back in a future episode. He deserves it. He deserves to be in one more season. I do like him, but he was just crazy. Sam's gonna go in my D. I didn't really care for Sam. He was a nerd, but he had heart. He always got kind of like injured or hurt. Don't know why they brought him back for All-Stars. He was in 2 seasons, Revenge of the Island and All-Stars. He wasn't an All-Star, so not sure what made him an All-Star. He should have been an All-Star right here. So, yeah, I don't know. But that's where he goes. Lightning. Lightning's going to be in my A. Lightning's going to be in my A tier. I think he's a very good character. I enjoy him. He was funny in Revenge of the Island. All-Stars kind of dropped off. I feel like they kicked him out too early, but he was there for what he needed to be there for. So Lightning, very good character, very funny. Yeah, and he was a winner in America for Total Drama. Scott, pretty devious, not gonna lie. He's gonna go kind of like mid-tier. Revenge of the Island, he was trying to kick off everyone. He was kind of be like the main villain in Revenge of the Island. And really didn't happen because he got screwed over. And then All Stars, he was just a joke. He was in a relationship with Courtney, that was just bizarre by itself. So I don't really see myself caring for Scott too much because I think he's done. I wouldn't bring him back in any other season. So yeah, we can make a whole video on that too, who we bring back and who we don't. So Courtney's gonna go in my A tier. I like Courtney as a character. I think she's a very strong, independent character. She's funny. I loved her in Island. I think her and Duncan's relationship was amazing. Just kind of like the bad boy and like nerdy girl. Action, she came back, forced her way in, then got voted off in the end, and then World Tour got screwed over by Alejandro. So she deserves a dub. She deserves a win. Maybe one day we'll see it. Maybe. Sky. I'm going to put Sky B tier. I think I can't put her anymore because she's only been in one season, but she's very competitive. I think we bring her back, and I really do enjoy her character and see how she would interact with other people. But overall, in total drama, I think she was a very competitive girl, and I really did enjoy watching her compete in the game and how she played it. Alright, let's go Ryan and Stephanie, I think their names were. They were funny. They were the lovey-dovey couple in the show, and then they just hated so much with each other. It was so funny to watch. I loved how the creators did that. But I think they bring them back. Yeah, I do. But I really do enjoy how they were in it, the show, Ridiculous Race, and they were just back and forth with each other. They did challenges. They lost occasionally. They would win. They would want to. It was just all over the place, and I really did enjoy it. Ryan's character was pretty funny too. He's like, man, I don't even know what to do. I don't even know what to even say with this girl. She was just crazy. This girl was just crazy, and that's what I really like about. Actually, we're gonna move him up. We're gonna move him to B tier. I'll move him to B tier, but keep her in C. I don't know. That's just me though. Sean was good. Sean was very good. He was annoying with the zombies though at time. He won it somehow. I don't think he should have won it. I think she should have won it. But he was annoying in Packet 2 Island a little bit, but I did enjoy his heart and fighting and everything that he did in Packet 2 Island, and he ended up getting a dub. You bring him back? Yeah, I'd bring him back for a future season. Alright, Devin and Carrie, I think their characters are still untold. There's still a lot of mystery around these two couple. They were never a couple, but I think Devin's funny. He was obsessed with his ex-girlfriend, and then she liked him. He liked it. It was just crazy. And he eventually got super hurt at the end, but I think they fought the competition well, and I would love to see him in another season. Alright, let's go Brody and Jeff. I'm going to put him at my A. I just love these people. I loved how they competed. I really, really... Yeah, I'm going to put him at my S. I really liked him. I thought Jeff was always a great guy. I really enjoyed every time I saw Jeff. He was an island. Then in Action got booted off with Bridget because, they're making out 24/7. And then after that, didn't come back. He did the aftermaths and hated blatantly, which is kind of funny. But then came back in the season 7 with Brady, I think, whatever his name was, and won it. And that was the first time actually someone coming back and winning it in Redonkulous Race in any control drama. So cheers to them, and I think their story is written though. I don't think you bring them back, but I really did enjoy them. Dave was alright, kind of got a little annoying toward the end. I'll put him high C. Really like Sky. She didn't like him back. He got kind of crazy at the end. It'll be interesting to see if he comes back, but I don't think he does. He might just be kind of a one-hit wonder. I don't know if he was ever liked. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if he was. I don't know. Don was a mid-tier host. Tried to be funny, but just couldn't capture that Chris McClain kind of type. I'm going to put Chris McClain. God tier is one of my favorite characters. I think he's my third favorite character. We'll save the last two for last. And very funny, along with Chef. Chris was in all the seasons but the last one because they decided to go with the new host. He kind of turned crazy in All Stars and didn't really care for any human life, which is kind of weird. And then Chef, you know, their relationship just kind of died after season 4. I don't know. It just was a little weird, you know. They just weren't really how they were. But I really liked them as characters. One of the goats of the show. Really make the show, especially this guy right there. And Chef, too, with all his funny comments. And the boot camp episode, classic. Alright, we're going to go with Shauna. With Shauna, we're going to go B. She was kind of like that girl that, you know, competed and really hated Heather, which I just really liked for it. She was nice. You know, sassy, kind of got that I'm the queen kind of vibes, but season 2 did her dirty when she lied. And season 3, she kind of was just a sucker for Alejandro. So, I don't think she deserved a season 5 with an all-star cast, but hey, you know, I think that writes her story, and I think that's where I'm going to put her. Alright, Heather, I'm going to put her B. I want to put her A, but like mid-A. Great villain to the show. No one ever really liked her, but she was always so funny in season 1. Classic. Her hair got chopped off in the end. In season 2, got booted off mid. I mean, she was just kind of annoying. Season 3 actually really competed. I really liked how they gave her a relationship in season 3 and then brought her back in season 5 and wanted nothing to do with Alejandro. That was very interesting. And they were kind of still back and forth. I liked it. That's where I put Heather on my list. Alejandro. He's gonna go in the S tier, but low S tier. Season 3 came as a new character, the evil villain, and just wanted to kind of sneak his way to win the game and win over girls' hearts. Can't we all relate to that? Maybe, no. Then season 5, he kind of became a joke for himself, had a new voice actor, but still Alejandro. Kind of the whole walking on his arms thing was kind of weird, but didn't really care for him in season 5 in the All Stars. I think you do bring him back, though. I really do. I think you do bring him back. But overall, good character. Cody, I really do like too. Season 1, he was voted off. He was kind of like, the ladies' man, was obsessed with Gwen, but didn't really get anywhere. Then Sierra was obsessed with him in season 3, and he got really far. Wanted him to win, but I knew he just wasn't going to win. We all kind of knew that deep down in our hearts. This man wasn't going to win, but he's trying. He's trying out here. He's getting it, but overall, Cody's a great character. Don't know if you're bringing him back or not, but Gwen's going to be in our A tier. She's probably my 4th favorite character, my favorite female character. She's fought hard. She had a long journey. Season 1 was runner-up in Island, fought so hard, and then in Action kind of got booted out, you know, for just not doing the challenges and stuff like that. And then World Tour got booted out because she cheated on Courtney. She cheated with Courtney on Gwen. No, she cheated on Duncan, even though they weren't together, but Courtney pissed her off, and there was a whole mess, and she ended up getting voted off, and kind of sucked, but like, that's what you get sometimes, you know, guys, don't cheat. So overall, very good on that limit with Gwen. Thought she's a great character, and then comes back in season 5 as an all-star, makes it very far, and was just like, yeah, I'm over this. Don't know why you're here, but I mean, I guess she already technically won, but eventually ended up winning in the end. And I think she still deserves another chance. I think we still see her, but I don't know. Is her chance done? Is she rewritten? Is she over with? Mike's a very good character as well. I really do enjoy Mike. He's my 5th favorite character, and he is a great character. Is in season 4 with the multiple personalities. I really do enjoy that, and then it gets even better in season 5 when he turns evil, and just crazy how he interacts and almost wins it. No, he does win it, actually. Forgot about that. Season 5, it's kind of forgetful, and he really makes season 5. I really do enjoy Mike and his personalities, and tops to the producers for doing that. That's where I put him at the S tier. Alright, Owen, he's my 2nd favorite character. How can you not love him? One in season 1, he was just the fat, tubby guy we all love. Favorite Total Drama character. Our Total Drama kind of face when you see Total Drama. Season 2 kind of got screwed over, not gonna lie, because he kind of saw himself a little cheating a little bit, getting helped by Chris a little bit. And then World Tour, he got booted out. I think his time kind of ran out in World Tour. They wanted to see other people, so they booted him out. And then in All Stars, they had him in. Oh wait, they didn't have him in because he deserved to be in, even if it was for 2 episodes. And they didn't have him in. Ashamed. He deserves to come back, and I think he will. Mark my word. And my favorite character is Duncan. I love Duncan. I love his voice actor, Drew Nelson. I really do enjoy the type of guy he was. Badass kind of guy. Season 1 got booted off for doing a bunch of bad stuff. Season 2, he won it. Competed, grinded out through it. He won all Courtney drama. Season 3 quit. He's like, I'm kind of over this. I'm surprised they brought him back in season 5, but I guess they did, and they ruined his reputation for him being soft. I did not like how they did that, though, so that kind of really pissed me off. And I think you write him off. I think he's done. I don't think he comes back. I think he sailed his boat. I think Duncan's the best character in the series, in my opinion. I like his style, I like his design, I like his personality. I think season 1 and season 2 are his best season. Season 1 is his best season. Dodgeball, don't wake me up, or I'm beating your ass. Yeah, that kind of thing. So anyways, that is all my tier list for my Total Drama. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how this video is. It's getting very long, so if you joined all the way through, don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all for another episode or another video in the future. Thank you so much.